Let's move to topic 3, which is Python libraries. So we have first SciPy. So actually this SciPy example is also placed in the attachment. So we have one example here. Actually, SciPy is also already installed in your Ping operating system. So you can just import FFT pack from SciPy, and we have actually this is the mid segment. So we already have place everything on the attachment based lab session, so you can just get that. And there is one variable which have the array type of values, so that small a variable have the array value of arrays, so that a variable is done the FFT operations and passed to the capital A, and we have used the frequency calculations and the plotting options, and we just get this type of options. So we have here labeling and plotting of results. So SciPy library is utilized for calculating the FFT of input data a small a. So SciPy also have some image processing based functions, like we can import SciPy or import miscellaneous from SciPy, and we can have MatPlot library, and we can use that miscellaneous MISC function, misc.face, and misc.face actually consists of the face of Panda, so the default image, and we can just import this misc.face into the Panda, and we can just show up the Panda. So this is just for using the default image of SciPy miscellaneous. So another is we can just have we can just use the SciPy miscellaneous face image into different rotation and other operations, image processing based operations. We can just try it out these examples. So we have here np.flip ud, so it just flip the miscellaneous image into flip the position, so we get this output from previous one. So this is for rotation. And another is NumPy. So NumPy is like a numeric phi. So NumPy is used for calculation of matrix, arrays, etc., and it have lots of mathematical based functions, while SciPy is scientific phi. Scientific phi have FFT, signal processing, and scientific notations and scientific functions, and NumPy is mainly used for numeric calculations and mathematical operations. So we can just use it for array. And another is MatPlot library. So MatPlot is the matrix plotting, so is the MATLAB. So you are already familiar with MATLAB. MatPlot library did similar operations. So we can just show up the data, visualize the data, display the image, and display the content. So MatPlot library have different type of packages. Is the plot, and that plot can be utilized for plot.subplot with some label, and plot.show will show the pictures or image. So here we have examples. Actually, we also have included all these codes in the attachments with Jupyter project. So you can just download those projects.ipnyb projects and run on your Jupyter interface. So here we have in Pandas, Scikit-Learn, and Seaborn with details, and we have not much included these things. Actually, these things are not utilized much on the Ping FPGA, but you can also use on it. And using the MatPlot library, we can have this example lab. So the MatPlot library is imported for PyPlot and plot, and NumPy is also imported, and the frequency is set, and sampling rate is set, and the time and amplitude are calculated by using frequency and sampling rate. And this is actually function for showing up this sinusoidal signal, and the axis is set up, and the axis is labeled with time and signal amplitude, and it will be shown up. So that means these functions generate some values. That values are shown using the MatPlot library. So the calculation is done by NumPy based function, that is np.linespace, np.sign. So these sign and line space functions are available on NumPy, and the plot show axis set label are available on the MatPlot library. So these two libraries used for calculations and swap or display the results. So like is the MatPlot, the SciPy is also utilized for scientific calculations. So we can just do the FFT operations. Like this is the sinusoidal type of signal, so we can do FFT operations on this signal and we can get corresponding results. So we will meet you in the next session. So in the next we will go into the computer vision based libraries and packages available with Python programming language, and we will do the basic image processing to face and eye detection on real-time image. So guys, thanks for watching. Meet you on next session.